Hey guys, welcome to my channel. So when I first watched the trailer of The Boy and the Heron, I was really intrigued about it and I wanted to watch the film. I couldn't wait, but I had to wait for obvious reasons because the film wasn't being released in India, and finally it did, and finally I watched it. And obviously it's a truly unique experience because for the first time I'm watching a Studio Ghibli film in the theaters, and watching a Hayao Miyazaki film in the theaters is really a dream come true for any weeb. Now, before going to watch the film, I was checking some reviews, and I was getting this thing a lot that most of the people were unable to comprehend what was like going in the film and what Miyazaki wanted to convey or say throughout the film and what is actually happening. But that was not my case. I like, after watching all those reviews, I thought, okay, this is gonna be hugely complicated and complex, and I'm not gonna understand like what is happening. But that was not the case. I understood. I mean, it's the his style was unique in this film, and I really liked it. But it's not that hard to understand. Now I'm just going to say it, I'm just going to give you a gist. I'm not going to spoil the film for you. So if in one sentence I have to describe the film, I'll say that this film is about the uh, incredible and pure love between a mother and a son. So the plot is, if I say it in a brief way, is set in the period of World War. We see that from the protagonist Mahito, his mother dies in a bombing. His mother's hospital catches fire because of the bombing, and she dies. And throughout the film, we see his pain of the loss. So after he loses his mother, there's a time jump of 3 or 4 years when he and his father leave Tokyo and they go to the countryside of Japan, and his father marries his mother's sister. So then he, like, when he goes to the countryside with his stepmother, he sees that a gray heron is accompanying him. Like, when he enters the house, his stepmother says that the heron is welcoming you, though that heron has never entered this premise before, but he is doing it right now. So after that we see that Mahito, he kind of starts to suspect that something is not really correct or something is wrong with the heron. So he follows the heron, and he faces some peculiar incidents, like he gets covered up by frogs, and all the fishes from the lake or the river, they come up and they say that save me, Mahito. The same thing Mahito used to dream about, or he used to have nightmares about, that his mother was asking for his help. And there are also a tower very like nearby the house that he and his family lives in. There are lots of old women who take care of their family. So this tower is somehow a mystery, because Mahito tries to enter the tower and he's unable to. He doesn't understand, and he then gets to know it from the grannies that the entrance has been sealed for some obvious reasons. And also later in the film we get to know that the tower is not man-made, it just dropped down from the skies and all the stuff. So basically what happens is that his stepmother just suddenly gets kidnapped, and he tries to find her. And before that, the heron, he tells Mahito that your mother is still alive. You can trust me, or you have to follow me if you really want to know the truth. And you have to go like to the tower, and you'll understand like what is the truth. So he follows the path because he, like, Mahito suspects that his stepmother is has been hidden somewhat, like somewhere near the tower only. But that is just the beginning. Actually, then after that, Mahito enters a completely different dimension, a different world, and there the game of space and time begins. So it's a really like interesting plot and theory, I'll say, but nothing really major happens throughout the film. So what are the points that we take away? One, which is the like most obvious thing about Studio Ghibli films, that is the amazing animation. And I don't like that bleak and undersaturated color tone. I've always preferred the saturated ones, and Ghibli makes that. Like when you look at the nature, you just feel like it's so lively and beautiful and gorgeous, and that's the thing. So the world building was really impressive, at least for me, because the places that we see, the tower, the new world, the golden gate, and all the different stuffs, the design, the old vibe that has been given to all the places, that was really incredibly interesting to me. And there's a serenity, a dose of heavy silence throughout the film. Like there isn't much chaos, and really calm and composed scenes are there, like throughout the film. And there are some scenes which like have a little bit of action, not in the conventional term as you perceive it, but yes, there are scenes of action, which are like play really well along with all the other calm scenes. But that is a really good thing. And that and there are emotional scenes in the film. So this film will give you a strange, not strange, but an authentic and unique and kind of like it's a completely unique kind of feeling that you will get after watching the film. And for me, at least, I want to rewatch it definitely, because it's such a good presentation of art. That's the only thing that I think can be said about this film, if I want to give you a one word summary, and that is the art. This film represents art. Like Martin Scorsese says, there's a meme going on about it, that this is cinema. Just like that, this is cinema. So you may, like, to some people it may, I mean, they may find it boring, but not for me. As I said, that these calm scenes, nothing really happening throughout the film, but also we get a lot of weird stuff. It's basically magic realism, or magical realism in the terms of literature and filmmaking. So a lot of unexplainable things happen throughout the film. Some crazy laws of physics which don't really work in here. The real laws of physics are defied. So crazy places, crazy creatures, which we always saw in the Studio Ghibli productions. So incredible creatures, places, beautiful tales of nature, and a little bit of emotions, and countryside, and a loss of calmness. So this is what this film is about. But I liked the ray of hope that has been shown in the film. And like all other films, or some major amount of films, the stepmother hasn't been shown in a bad light. And I really liked the one twist. I won't say it's a twist, it's a kind of a revelation, but for me, I could understand it. Like the moment that one female character appeared on the screen, I understood that okay, she's the one. So like some people will not be able to understand it, it's okay. But when I saw her, I understood it, and it was really good. Like I wanted it to happen. Like when she first appeared on the screen, I was thinking, okay, I wanted to be that, I want her to play that role. And Miyazaki doesn't disappoint in that. So it was truly a great experience. I really loved this film, and because as I said already, that this is such a unique dose of entertainment, of serene entertainment. So if I want to rate this film, I'll give it 10 out of 10 stars. I don't want to deduct any star, because I really love this film. And obviously it's not only a one time watch, I will watch it again and again. Seriously, I absolutely loved the ambience of the film. So thanks to Mr. Miyazaki, for making such a wonderful film at even in this age. And we Indians finally got to experience it. Times have changed, so it's good time to be an anime fan. So thanks for watching.